Good morning and welcome to Richca Chalets Resorts in Hope, gateway to your Hope adventure. Hope connects several highways and is the starting point of many adventures and road trips going into Canada. But Hope is much more than that. In this video we're gonna explore why your stay in Hope should be more than just a pit stop. Perhaps you heard of Hope before, or you recognized some of the backdrops from movies such as War for the Planet of the Apes or 50 Shades Freed. However, one Hollywood blockbuster really put Hope on the map in the early 80s. Can you guess, or do you know which movie that is? I'll give you a hint. This gas station behind me was specifically built for the movie to be blown up as a distraction for the sheriff. Which movie was shot here? From hiking trails to lake activities, the Bridal Falls and of course the Fraser Canyon. Hope is also the chainsaw capital in the world. And even if you're not here for the event, you can enjoy the many beautiful sculptures that are scattered around town. And with so many things to do and see in and around Hope, it really is more than just a midway pit stop and well worth spending more than just a few days. And when you come down to Hope, make sure to stay at Richca Chalets Resorts. One of the things that really stands out is that every chalet has a different and unique design. Making it a real special place to stay and enjoy. One thing all the chalets do have in common are coziness and comfort. Celebrating a special occasion, such as a honeymoon, an anniversary or a birthday, make sure to let them know, and who knows, you might find a surprise when you arrive. Today we're gonna start our adventures around Hope, visiting the Fraser Canyon, or at least part of it. Because of the winter, some places are closed, like the Pioneer Buildings in historic Yale, the air tram at Hell's Gate, and the indigenous village near Boston Bar. Regardless to that, we're here to see the Fraser Canyon. So let's up and away and see what the fuss is all about. Historic Jail. This was the head of navigation on the Fraser River. Fort Yale later became a roaring gold rush town and for 20 years was the starting point of the famous Caribou Wagon Road. The Caribou Wagon Road. The wagon road played a key role in the gold rush economy of the 1860s and in the development of the new colony of British Columbia. Constructed between 1862 and 1865 by the colony of British Columbia, this impressive 650-kilometer long road greatly improved access to the Caribou goldfields. Yale faded with the gold rush, but boomed again in the CPR construction days as a wide-open western town. For millennia, indigenous people used this place to cross from BC's coast to the interior. The people of the Spasm First Nation paddled across the Great River to trade with their Coast Salish neighbors to the west and access their traditional lands, fishing and sacred sites. The site was transformed by the gold rush era, and the original Caribou Wagon Road wooden toll bridge was built in 1863. The 1926 highway bridge was built on the foundations of the 1863 bridge and is the centerpiece of the Alexandra Bridge Provincial Park, established in 1984. This is the deepest and narrowest section of the Fraser River. It is 33 meters wide, with over 200 million gallons of water flowing through every minute, twice the volume of the Niagara Falls. The name Hell's Gate came from the early explorer Simon Fraser, who came through here in 1808 by canoe. Quote unquote, "We had to travel where no human being should venture." The Bridal Falls are at only 20 minutes and a short hike through a beautiful forest away from home. And as you can see, this impressive site is definitely worth your visit. In the early hours of January 1965, a massive rock slab broke away from Johnson Peak in a catastrophic event now known as the Hope Slide, one of Canada's largest landslides recorded in history. The force of the slide was immense, propelling more than 47 million cubic meters of debris to the opposite side of the valley. The resulting devastation completely obliterated Beaver Lake from the map. Remarkably, despite its massive scale, the slide only claimed 4 lives.
The love and the lies, the calm and the chaos. Adventure is waiting, dreams for the taking, it's all in view. The tension and ease, the wild and free. The moment is waiting, dreams for the taking, it's all in view. Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Lost in the wonder, caught up in colors that I've never seen before. Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. The highs and the lows, the places we go. Adventure is waiting, dreams for the taking, it's all right here. The triumph and tears, the facing of fear. Adventure is calling, everything you wanted, it's all right here.
Adrian! One movie.
Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful.
As for the Hollywood blockbuster, if your guess was Rambo First Blood, you are right. Hit the like button. You can find the Rambo statue, the Rambo souvenirs and all other information about exploring Hope in your local visitor center. Of course, besides your Rambo souvenirs, there's also a self-guided film location walking tour. And that's all the time we have for Hope. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And we also hope that you put Hope on your itinerary. When you do, make sure to stay at Richca Chalets Resorts and we see you there. We're heading off to Stanley Park for our next leg of our trip. So we see you at Stanley Park. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. See you next time.